Hello, this is Mr. Woodruff, and I am here to show you how to do what's called the Mousetrap car assembly assignment in Canvas. Go to the home page here in Canvas. It's this assignment here, Mousetrap car assembly. It's worth 25 points. And what we're trying to do is assemble different parts together to make a mousetrap car in SolidWorks. When you click on the assignment, there's a link, and this link will take you to this working document that I have. Although I realize that some people will struggle through reading all this, so I thought I would make a video. So I'm going to go step by step. This specific video is going to show you how to copy the files over to your file on the shared drive so that you can use my files to create a mousetrap car. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is in the hourglass, sorry, I always say hourglass, but the magnifying glass at the bottom of the screen down here, yours might not look like this, but if you click on the magnifying glass, you should get a search box. And in the search box, I want you to type in the word file, F-I-L-E, and I want you to open up the app called File Explorer. So when I say open something, what I mean is a double left click. So double left click, and I open up File Explorer. And so on the left-hand side here, I should see, how do I say this? There's a spot that says this PC. And I want you to click on this PC on the left. And then on the right, I want you to scroll down and find what's called the read drive. So it says CHS student underscore capital R $. And that's the read drive. And in here, you can read files, but you can't change or write the files. So I'm going to double click on that, open that up, and then find the Mr. Woodruff folder, which is right here. Double click on the Mr. Woodruff folder, and then just follow this pathway. So open up the SolidWorks folder, open up the SolidWorks assemblies folder, open up the Mousetrap cars folder, and here are all the files that we're going to use to make this mousetrap car. Okay, so click on the file at the top, which says Axle, then hold down the Shift key on your computer and click on the file at the bottom, which in this case is Wheels. And then I let up on the Shift key, let up on my mouse, and you can see that it's selected everything in between those two clicks, right? And if I show that again, click on the top, hold down Shift, and whatever I click on, it's going to select everything in between. It's a nice little trick for a PC. So I click on Axle, one at the top, hold Shift on the keyboard, click on Wheels, and it selects them all. Then what I want to do is right-click and copy those files. Now I need to paste these over into the shared drive. So I'm going to come back over to this PC on the left-hand side of the screen. I click on this PC, and then I'm going to come over here to the right, and now I want to go to the read-write drive, and this is where your shared folder is saved. So I'm going to double-click on the CHS student underscore capital R capital W. That's the read-write drive. So I double-click on that, and then I need to find Mr. Woodruff's folder. So I scroll down, and there's Mr. Woodruff, and I'm going to double-click to open this folder. Okay, then you need to go to your specific class. So either period 2, period 3, or period 6. In this case, I'm just going to go to period 2. So I open up the period 2 folder, and what I want to do is I want to find the file folder that has my name. Okay, so I'm scrolling down here, and I've got a few different folders here because I often, show you how to do stuff like this. So I'm going to open up the Mr. Woodruff folder, and in this Mr. Woodruff folder, what you should do is come down below any of the files, so you're not highlighting any of the files. And if you need to scroll down, and I'm going to right-click I'm going to go to New Folder. Okay, so I create a new folder, and I can rename this folder, and I'm going to call this folder Mousetrap Cars. I'm going to hit Enter on my keyboard to change that name of the folder. Then I'm going to open up that folder, double-click. Now I'm going to right-click in this folder and paste. And now I'm going to paste all of these files into this folder. So the other thing that I can see here, let's see if I can make this just a little bit bigger for you. So in this, I'm going to minimize everything else. So we're just looking at this File Explorer. Up here, this is called the file pathway. And if I want to see the entire file pathway, I can just click to the left here. And it's showing me that I'm in the CHS student read-write drive in Mr. Woodruff's folder, in the period 2 folder. And this is where it should say your name, right? Like Bobby or Chris or whatever. And this says Mr. Woodruff, and then the Mousetrap Cars folder. So this is like what I call the file pathway, and all my files are stored in this Mousetrap Car folder, in the Mr. Woodruff folder, in period 2. Okay, once those are there, we're going to move on to the next step. So I'm going to end this video because we've copied and pasted. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Sorry.